Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Today is March 4th. One of the big headlines today is that the United States diplomat to South Korea, of all places, not North Korea, but South Korea, was slashed by somebody named Kim. So we're going to look into this incident and how it also seems to be connected to the ongoing assault against President Obama's credibility. So his connection to Obama is that back in 2008, 2009, he was Obama's chief foreign policy advisor. Now he's a diplomat in South Korea. It's said that he was attacked by a 55-year-old man with the name Kim. And right away I have to laugh because Kim, of course, is a 33 word. And 55 is a multiple of 11. Notice both 33 and 55 are multiples of 11, and if you ever pay attention with an extra careful eye to our media, the reporting is often full of numbers that are multiples of 11 and numbers with 11 numerology. So the diplomat's name, who was attacked today, is Mark Lippert. In simple English gematria, Mark is 43, sort of like today's date, March 4th, and Lippert is a 96 word, like the word Freemason. Freemason equals 96. Mark Lippert with simple English gematria sums to 139. So what's interesting about the name Mark is that it has this gematria of 43, just like the word March. March sums to 43. And so does South Korea with Pythagorean gematria. Perhaps this is why Mark Lippert is the ambassador to South Korea. Be interesting to look over the years. Maybe there's a long list of marks in South Korea's ambassador. So again, he's connected to Obama's foreign policy, and just yesterday Obama was demonized in the United States Congress by Prime Minister Netanyahu about his foreign policy decisions towards Iran. This man who was supposedly slashed in the face, he has a birthday of February 28th, 1973, meaning he just turned 42 4 days ago. Important number, we're seeing a lot of. This date also has very interesting numerology. 2 plus 28 plus 73 is 93, like the number of Thelema. And doing it digit for digit, it sums to 32, like the word Obama, like the word America. So interesting numerology on this guy. His connections are to Obama's foreign policy, which again he was demonized for yesterday. Look at this photo. Doesn't something look wrong with it? I mean, supposedly he's bleeding from his face, and it looks like it's supposed to be here. This hand's really bloody, but you think the blood would be coming through a little bit more? I don't know. Just something looks wrong with this. Guy back behind him here with towel and blood on it. Looks like another scene, another staged photo opportunity. And also in today's news, we got this, also hurting the Obama legacy. Now the Supreme Court is thinking about overturning what has been named Obamacare. And the Manchurian Justice John Roberts, who I am quite certain is a robot, is at the heart of it. John Roberts. Remember when that guy got sworn in? It's back when more people were asleep. Oh, yeah. I mean, just think about that. Why are they doing this to old Obama right now? It's just all building the narrative. This is a big setup. A big setup. And of course, just yesterday, Obama's boss was in town to lay down the law, furthering the lies about Iran's nuclear weapons program. But you know, back when Obama was running for president, he was talking big about stopping Iran's nuclear weapon program too. So I guess, you're going to go along with the lies might come back to haunt you. And Obama sure looks a lot older than he did back in 2008, huh? These presidents, they sure do age fast, showing that some stress must come with the territory, even if it is all a big rigged puppet show. Puppet show. All right, Truth Seeker. Actually, let's watch CNN's news coverage before I hang up here. One more.
And breaking news, America's ambassador to South Korea is in a hospital right now after police say he was slashed with a razor blade. South Korea's YTN news channel reports Ambassador Mark Lippert was injured on his face and his hands.
You can have a look there and you can see his injured hand and holding the right side of his face. This is a photograph taken obviously just moments afterwards. And none of the injuries life-threatening. The U.S. Embassy says he is in a stable condition, and we're also hearing from a National Security Council spokesperson that the U.S. President Barack Obama has called the ambassador already to tell him that he and his wife, whose name is Robin, are in his thoughts and prayers, and to wish him for a very speedy recovery. That just coming out a few minutes ago.
Also, the local or the CNN affiliate YTN reporting the ambassador was about to give a breakfast speech at a public event in Seoul when a person in his 60s attacked the ambassador. Police say they are questioning a suspect. There's no word yet on the motive.
Okay, True Seeker, I just want to point out something. The article said he was 55. She just said he was in his 60s. The word 60s sums to 33. It has the 33 gematria. Remember, the name is Kim. I'm telling you, it's just all about coding these numbers. I don't know if the anchors are really aware of what they're reading, but that's what's going on. 60s. And CNN has a show about the 60s. It's the only decade that sums to 33.
For the attack.
Correspondent Paula Hancock is in the South Korean capital where she is based for CNN. Joins us.
Oh, and just down there it said razor blade. Here it is again. Razor is a 33 word. So, you know, these coded stories, they just got to get their 33s in. Hoaxalicious.
Now with the very latest, good to see you there, Paula. Just let's go back to basics and outline to us exactly what we know about what happened.
Well, Michael, we know from an embassy spokesman that Ambassador Lippert was attacked this morning. We know that he is in hospital at this point and is in a stable condition. That's all they can tell us on the record at this point. We do know from police that it was a man in his 50s. They've now corrected themselves. Earlier they said 60s. A man in his 50s who carried out the attack, surnamed Kim. That's the only name they gave us. And of course, that's a very common name here in South Korea. They say that he attacked the ambassador with a razor blade and attacked him on his right cheek and his hand, and that would coincide with those pictures you're seeing there of the ambassador. The ambassador was then taken straight to the hospital. At this point, police say they don't know the motive. We do have some local media reports of shouts that were heard, some saying that they wanted the unification of North and South Korea, some saying they were against the joint military drills. We can't confirm this at this point, but the breakfast that the ambassador was attending was actually a breakfast for the reunification of the two Koreas. Now, this is a breakfast event. It is in downtown Seoul, very central, and obviously a very public area. But this has taken many people by surprise. The first time a U.S. ambassador in Seoul has been attacked in this way.
All right, so was it the joint U.S.-South Korea military, or was it unification between North Korea and South Korea? I say neither. Just another senseless distraction coded by the numbers. One day after another, never ends. All right, True Seeker. Until next time.